So sensory processing sensitivity is the official term for the highly sensitive person. It's a trait which is found in 20 to 30% of the population, characterized by depth of processing, increased emotional reactivity, ease of overstimulation, and heightened awareness of subtle environmental changes. The Highly Sensitive Person Scale, developed by Dr. Elaine Aron and Arthur Aron in 1997, is used to identify high sensitivity. Since then, hundreds of academic and peer-reviewed studies have been carried out to validate the existence of this unique trait. Research indicates that high sensitivity has neurobiological roots and is moderately heritable. HSP falls under the broader concept of environmental sensitivity, which describes how we respond to various environmental stimuli. For highly sensitive individuals, this can include physical factors like food and caffeine, social factors like childhood experiences or people's moods, and internal stimuli like thoughts and feelings. Biological sensitivity to context has a similar hypothesis, but it relates more to the physiological responses one has to their environment. It's important to note that being highly sensitive is not only about sensory sensitivities, and the expression of high sensitivity is understood to be a combination of both nature and nurture. From a psycho-spiritual and transpersonal lens, it's also my perspective that each of us has a unique soul purpose and a reason behind why we are born into this world with the level of sensitivity that we have. This purpose, along with our lived experience, will determine how our sensitivity is expressed throughout life. More recent research shows us that SPS or HSP exists on a continuum, with people classified into 3 groups: 31% highly sensitive, 40% moderately sensitive, and 29% less sensitive. While sensitivity has previously been seen as a vulnerability, it's now understood from the research that highly sensitive people experience both negative and positive stimuli more intensely, a concept known as differential susceptibility. This suggests that high sensitivity has a genetic basis and plays a role in species survival by heightening awareness of threats and opportunities. Contrary to common myths, HSP is not synonymous with anxiety or fragility, nor is it a disorder. While highly sensitive people will face adverse childhood experiences and may be at higher risk for mental health issues, those who experience nurturing environments often excel due to what's known as vantage sensitivity. Highly sensitive children with supportive upbringings tend to thrive more than their less sensitive peers. Overall, how high sensitivity manifests in a person depends significantly on their environmental conditions, especially during childhood. HSPs process information deeply and react more strongly to stimuli. And research shows us that HSPs often exhibit higher empathy due to greater activation in the brain's mirror neuron system. They are also more likely affected by other people's moods, and their moods are attuned to subtle changes in their nervous systems. Highly sensitive people tend to be preoccupied with big existential questions from a young age. They often feel different from their peers and are often described as old souls. This is because of their awareness and quality of presence, which relates to their depth of processing and sensitivity to subtleties, 2 of the main components of high sensitivity. Research shows us that high sensitivity, or highly sensitive people, process information on a deeper level than others. This shouldn't be confused with slow processing, but it's a tendency to pause and check before responding, and a depth of processing which enables a HSP to consider a variety of possibilities and perspectives in a situation. This is very much correlated with high levels of creativity and thinking outside of the box. Beyond the scientific understanding, I'm interested in how the trait of high sensitivity also plays a role in broader collective issues. As mentioned, highly sensitive people possess a unique ability to perceive threats and opportunities, potentially offering HSPs insights into the patterns or themes emerging around global challenges like environmental destruction. The innate sensitivity may also enable us to connect with spiritual insights, other ways of knowing, and indigenous wisdom, knowledge that is often overlooked in modern society. The struggles faced by many HSPs often stem from a profound sense of disconnection from something greater and sacred. Many of us are called to come back into connection with a more soulful life and connect with the sacred transpersonal dimensions of our being. It's my understanding that many HSPs are wounded healers, and because of their sensitivity to struggles and strengths, they're more likely to experience post-traumatic growth and psycho-spiritual emergence, or be called into becoming healers for others because of their struggles in life. In my work with HSPs, I'm driven to explore the lived experiences of highly sensitive people. This is so crucial for connecting with what gives us a deeper sense of meaning and purpose on this planet. Exploring our lived experiences and coming together in a community to share and unpack these shared ways of being and experiencing gives us richer understanding of our strengths and challenges. Tapping into our intuitive and empathetic abilities can also empower us to take action in terms of addressing global issues, fostering a more compassionate and interconnected society. Embracing our stories as HSPs not only validates our experiences but enables us to come together and cultivate our collective wisdom.